Hey, what's up, brothers and sisters out there? God bless you all. This is Quan coming through once again. I just wanted to further cover this Kobe Bryant aspect in regards to the 2020 NBA playoffs, and not just the playoffs, but just Kobe Bryant himself, and this event that occurred on January 26, 2020. So, just going into the burial, as I said, Kobe Bryant was buried in a place called Corona Del Mar, right? So it says here, Pacific View Memorial Park is a cemetery located in Corona Del Mar, California. It first opened in 1958 and is known as the final resting place of Academy Award-winning actor John Wayne and basketball player Kobe Bryant. Established in 1958, location Corona Del Mar, California. Coordinates 33.61 degrees north, right? 33. Now we know the number 33 represents a high level resonance in regards to Masonry. You know, the 33 degrees in Masonry. You feel what I'm saying? So it's important for us to understand these things. Now 33 has an important component to it because of the fact that 33 in gematria, you know that orange, the name orange, when you type in orange, it means 33. And Kobe Bryant wore an orange sweater. The last time we saw him, he wore an orange sweater at the Laker game, which represented his understanding that he was going to go. And, to give the cue to the people and to know that he was going to go. It's just to signify that something is going to happen when you wear orange. You feel what I'm saying? That's why a lot of celebrities, they wear orange caps or orange sweatshirts, so on and so forth. And also the understanding that it's in representation of sun worship. You feel what I'm saying? Or veneration of sun worship. Now 33 also, Calabasas, California. Why is Calabasas, California relevant to 33? Or why is it related to 33? Now let's read on. Let's read this other article here. I just wanted to read this little tidbit in regards to the burial of Kobe Bryant. Now, let's read on this. And I'm going to get to, the whole workout regimen in regards to Kobe's 666 workout. But right here, the Sikorsky S-76B was built to carry VIPs like Kobe Bryant. Here's what we know about the helicopter. Now, we know 76, right? LeBron James and the LA Lakers, they played the Philadelphia 76 before Kobe died. A day before Kobe died, they played the Philadelphia 76ers. And he passed Kobe Bryant in scoring. LeBron James did. Now we know what? Kobe Bryant was born in Philadelphia. And when it comes to Philadelphia in regards to 76, we know that the bicentennial was what? I believe it was in 1776? And then you also had, or was it 1976? And then you also had the Illuminati, in which it was formed in 1776 on May 1st. And the whole Masonic Lodge with Benjamin Franklin in Philadelphia. I forget what year it was in regards to the Masonic Lodge, but that whole component is all relevant. You feel what I'm saying? So S-76B. LeBron James plays against the Philadelphia 76ers a day before Kobe Bryant dies. Know what I mean? And I did a little video on, the quote-unquote premonition of LeBron James going into Kobe Bryant. LeBron James' premonition of Kobe Bryant, in which he was speaking on Kobe as if he already died before he died. Also having the shoes that was basically like in memory of Kobe Bryant before he died. It's so eerie. It's crazy. But let me just read this here. The Sikorsky S-76B that crashed in Calabasas, California. Now, Calabasas, California. CC. C is the third letter in the alphabet. So C is 33. CC 33. That's where Kobe Bryant died. He died in Calabasas, California. He was buried in Corona Del Mar. Coronavirus. COVID equals Kobe. In Hebrew, translated from the Hebrew to the English, right? Now, just reading on. Where was I? Calabasas, California. Killing Kobe Bryant and 8 others is a workhorse with a strong record of reliability and it was outfitted to carry high rollers like the Los Angeles Lakers legend aviation experts say. While Sunday's crash remains under investigation, weather and flight information indicate it was a less than ideal day to fly in Southern California. It was a less than ideal day to fly in California. So if it was a less than ideal day, then why was Kobe Bryant on board? And why was Kobe Bryant dead along with 8 other people, which equals the number 9? Why is the number 9 relevant? Because what? 2009, the year 2020, he dies, and he dies with 9 people. 2009, 2009, his first run with the LA Lakers by himself without Shaq was in 2009, and that's why the Lakers are mimicking that run. I had to come to that conclusion because in my last video, I had said that maybe it was because the Phoenix Suns not in the playoffs and they would probably want to mimic the last one. But then again, you have to understand, they would have wanted Boston Celtics to win if that was the case. So the reason why they mimicking the first run is because it makes sense. You know, you in Orlando, Dwight Howard is on the team, you're going against the Florida team. It's his first run. Kobe Bryant died in 2020 along with 9 other people, which equals 2009. 20, he died in the year 20, and he died with 9 people. Well, including him as 9 people, right? So it's just a lot of elements to it. You get what I'm saying? He's spent 20 years with the Lakers, so they have to win it in the year 20. So let me continue reading. Now, as a matter of fact, let me just get a little bit on the 666 workout. I'm not gonna play the video because it's a 10-minute video, so I just want to just read up on it real quick. You guys can look at the video, you know, on your free time, on your time, you know, whenever you want to look at it, what have you. Excuse me. So let me just read up on here. Where were we? Okay. Today's morning motivation video focuses on Kobe Bryant. Unlike most of the recent workout mixes we have been posting, this 10-minute compilation will probably motivate you with Kobe's words and wisdom than weights and workouts in the gym. With that said, I came across an interesting article about Kobe's off-season 666 workouts. 666 workout. Now, we understand what 666 is when you read the book of Revelation, where it talks about the beast. We understand what the beast is. Now, the beast is very complex, but just to put it in simple terms, the beast is basically this system. You feel what I'm saying? The ideologies and what comes from this system, as far as the worship, the esotericism, the Luciferianism, in which is galvanized by the Baphomet and the Horn God. You feel what I'm saying? As far as the triune, the Trinity aspect, in which you have concepts like Christmas, holidays, Mother Goddess worship, Immaculate Conception, in which they believe that Christ was born of a single mother and there was no, conception from a man. It was just pow, Christ comes out and that's that. Just a bunch of fucking nonsense. But I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah, man, like that's where all this stuff is revolved around. So that's what the beast is. The number 6 is basically a spiral that represents a portal, you know, you coming from the physical world to the spirit world. That's what the number 6 represents. And it's also in veneration of Saturn. You feel what I'm saying? Saturn. That's why Kobe Bryant wears all black, because Saturn is the veneration in which the system in which they wear all black. And, you know, who else wears all black? Witches. That's why they're known as witches or warlocks. You feel what I'm saying? Because they wear all black and they worship Saturn. When you look at like Kobe Bryant's muse thing, like his muse cage, his little segments where he talks about his muse or whatever, he wears all black. And he has a spell book because he's letting you know that he a witch. Kobe Bryant is an ardent Luciferian. That's what he was. No disrespect to all the idolaters and all that, but Kobe Bryant was a Luciferian. He was a great player. Yes, he was. You know, the Most High gifts and blesses all of these celebrities and all these entertainers and everyone on the earth with great gifts and talents. But some of them, they get turned over by their own lust to Satan. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's all about us in regards to the elect, the hopeful elect, in which we maintain our faith, and we steadfast in it. and we hold our faith to the best of our abilities. You know what I mean? It's important for us to understand that. We have to hold our faith to the best of our abilities and discern the wickedness that comes from this world in regards to the celebrities, in regards to, the industry, so on and so forth. And not even just celebrities, just in general in this whole world. Because it's 100% galvanized by Lucifer. And people don't understand that. I mean, so let's get something real quick. I just wanted to go into Kobe Bryant real quick. Where is it? Where's this? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. Let's get Kobe real quick. This is just basically him going into his death. In regards to when he was alive, he was just basically, it's kind of like a foretelling kind of thing, in which Kobe Bryant just speaks on, what it's like or what it would be like if he was to die, and immortality, so on and so forth. So let's just listen to this.
It's going down. We're here today at the Marvel Gallery for the release of Kobe's new signature shoe, the Kobe AD. There are candles on the floor, there are sugar skulls on the walls, so the setting was perfect for me to ask him a couple of frank questions about life, death, and mythology. So, we are sitting on top of a Mesoamerican muralist painting of a clock.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, because I feel like the setting is begging for it, what's your relationship with death?
A comfortable one.
Yeah?
It's a comfortable one. It's an understanding. You can't have life without death. You can't have life without the dark.
Amen. You can't have life without death. And this is why I say that Kobe, he wanted to go. In my opinion, he wanted to go because he understood that without basketball, there wasn't nothing that he could truly live for in regards to that drive. What galvanized him every day to wake up in the morning and just go hard. You understand, you love your kids, you love your life, so on and so forth. But I believe that Kobe, he understood what was on the wall for him. He understood what was written for him. You know what I mean? And that's why he was comfortable with going. And that's why he died in the way he died, in that traumatic way. That's why the helicopter crashed and you see what? You see fire that erupted. That's why the Lakers, they're going against the Miami Heat. It's crazy, man. But let's play it. Let's play it real quick.
Right. So it's an acceptance of that. When it came time to decide whether or not I should retire, that's really an acceptance of that mortality that all athletes face. Right. And if you combat it, you'll have always that inner struggle within yourself.
Right,
you know what I mean? And, so I'm comfortable with it.
I remember reading in the Wall Street Journal that you said that you'd been planning this phase for as early as 3 years back. So I wanted to know, what was the moment that made you decide to start planning for this?
Well, the injury. When I injured my Achilles, and it became something where it's okay, this is immediate. The end of my career could be now. So since I was 21 years old and thinking, okay, I have to figure out what comes next, you kind of brainstorm, you ideate, but you never really execute anything. And when the injury happened, it was like, okay, no, I need to start building now, right? And that's when the turning point was for me.
You see, this is like some, it's kind of like predictive programming to a degree. Just letting you know that Kobe Bryant was going to reach his demise very soon. I believe this was from like 2017. I could be wrong, but I believe this was from 2017. So it just gives you that understanding that Kobe was going to near his demise soon. But that's what this is really about. I'm sure you guys saw this video before, so I don't want to play the whole video. So I just, I guess you can see that there's a link here, so you can go and just watch the full video. But I just want to give you just that little bit, just to give you the understanding that Kobe knew that he was going to go. Why do you think you have these situations where you set this up where, you got this guy interviewing him and he's talking about death and immortality and so on and so forth? It's no coincidence. So we must understand that 2020 is the great year of revelation, and from 2020, we're going to start to see more and more what this world is truly galvanized by when it comes to the esoteric components, when it comes to Luciferianism. And we're supposed to steadfast in the faith and continue to worship the Heavenly Father in truth and sincerity. So it's all about Yahweh, Baha'ashem Yahweh Shah, Kwam Yasha Allah. Shalom.